So I recently just got back from a month trip in Asia, and I gotta say it was the most amazing thing in the world. But of course, when you travel, you tend to eat a lot and you probably don't get a chance to exercise as much. So I decided to make this video on 7 essential things that I think you guys absolutely need when you are traveling to Asia or anywhere in the world, so that you can stay fit and also have all the things you need when you're going to the gym. So let's get started with it. Okay, so let's get the bag. So this is my bag right here. This is a $15 JanSport bag that I actually bought from Winners, and honestly it carries so much more than you think it does, and it's done me a really good job traveling around. Honestly, for 15 bucks, you just can't go wrong. Anyways, let's open it up. So first things first, we actually have the shoes here. These shoes are so important. You definitely need these. I know that I do. So these are the Nike Romaleos 3XDs. I actually wear these to squat primarily, and you know, you could wear whatever shoes you want, like runners or whatever, but I hate squatting in runners. You need something that's solid, and these are just legitimately perfect. So these are a must-have, the #1 items I always pack in my bag before heading out traveling so that we can get a good lift in. Number 2. So the next item we have is the SBD Kneesleeves right here. So I've actually owned these for a few years now, and they've done such an awesome job, but they're so easy to pack, so necessary when squatting, and without these, I would not be able to squat what I'd be able to squat. So yeah, this is number 2 on the essential items. You definitely need these. Okay, now this one. So this is the SBD belt right here, and I've also owned this for multiple years now. They're great. They cost a lot, and this is the hardest thing to carry, but luckily with my JanSport bag, it kind of fits perfectly. It's hard to fit in the suitcase, but if you just maneuver it a little bit, kind of gets the job done. So this is an essential item. Again, without this, I would not be able to squat or deadlift what I can without this belt. And honestly, it helps prevent injuries as well. So yeah, definitely an essential item. Number 4, this is the notorious deadlift slippers. Now, honestly, you don't really need these specific shoes and slippers. There's really no advantage to carrying these other than how slim profile it is. Like, these straps don't do anything. The grip is pretty minuscule, and honestly, like, you could probably just get away deadlifting bare feet or with Vans. I'm not sure why I put these as an essential item, but I did bring them, so I'd be lying if I didn't say they're essential, because I bring them anywhere. So there must be a reason why I wear these. Anyways, pretty solid. I wouldn't say they're necessary to buy, but I bring them around. All right, so these are the leather straps that I use. These are must be essential. They're super lightweight to pack, and they're great for doing lat pull downs, pull-ups, deadlifts, anything where you require grip strength and you just don't have it. These make lifting so much more easier and enjoyable. So these are highly recommend. Bring these, you need these. Highly recommend it. Yeah, without these, I don't think I'd be able to do the pull-ups or deadlifts. I could, like, lifting would be pretty hard without these. So yeah, these are necessary. Now, when traveling around, a lot of the gyms don't have chalk. So for me, I have such sweaty hands. I really hate it. But for me, it's important for me to bring chalk around. I just don't have a great grip, even with straps. Sometimes the bars have bad knurling as well, and my hands just get so sweaty, especially in Asia where it's humid. The chalk really makes a difference, and the time that I did go to Asia and I didn't bring chalk, it was not as enjoyable, and I really regret not bringing this chalk block around. So if you're gonna be traveling, I highly recommend bringing your own chalk block. Many gyms don't have it. It just makes lifting a little bit more enjoyable. Now this is a hack. This is a hack. Now, if you travel to Asia, a lot of times everything is in kg. So this is a kg loading chart. This is more specific for like powerlifting gyms with, you know, the calibrated plates that are red, green, yellow, and blue. But for the sake of this video, and honestly, it's super easy to carry around, I just slip it in my bag, and it makes a huge difference. So yeah, these are the 7 things that I bring. Super messy, but the shoes are necessary. The knee sleeves, we got the straps right there, we got the shoes, chalk, loading chart, and the SBD belt, and all these things are just so important to me. Without these, I would not be able to lift the way I lift, especially when you're going to Asia. So yeah, these are the 7 essential items that I bring. So yeah, that's kind of the end of this video. Those are 7 essential items that I bring when I go travel, when I go lifting. I hope it helped you, and it's important that you don't overpack, because I know, like, when I go lifting, I bring a huge duffel bag, and this makes things so much more streamlined and easy to bring around. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Catch you guys in the next one, and peace out.